Every business uses lists. Customers, projects, assets, staff are just a few of the possibilities. fileplan can help you apply consistent principles for storing and retrieving documents according to list items. In this video, we'll look at what lists are used for in fileplan, how to filter documents by list item, and adding new items to a list. For administrators, we'll then look at how to create and manage lists. In this example, we're using fileplan to manage documentation relating to our suppliers. Documents in the supplier library can be organised by supplier name by using a list. The suppliers list is simply a list of organisation names. The same set of folders is automatically created for each new supplier added to the list. As a user, I can perform a simple search to locate any supplier in the list. To make things even faster, let's say there are only a few suppliers that I work with on a regular basis. I can mark them as favourites, then choose to filter the library to display only my selected items from the list. Lists are also available to me when saving documents through the Windows client. I can search and filter items on the list and save my document to the correct supplier folder. To add a new supplier to the list, I simply click the plus sign to the right of the search box and complete the details to create my new entry. Access to add or edit list values is only available to people who have it enabled on their fileplan People profile. If you find you can't add items, please contact the fileplan administrator for your office. Here's a helpful hint. If you have added a list item but can't see it appearing in fileplan, click the refresh icon for your library to update all list values. You can also find the refresh icon when saving documents through the Windows client. Administrators can create new lists and control how lists perform in their fileplan instance from the Lists page. Select a list to add new entries, edit list items, or set specific access controls for documents associated with individual list items. Through settings, you can customize column titles and associate with other related lists. For example, associating a list of products or projects with your supplier list provides an extra search dimension when viewing documents through the fileplan Explorer. Columns determine how the information in your list and any related items are displayed in the fileplan Explorer screen. Drag and drop to select and reorder the column display. The supplier library can be searched by project name or supplier name, providing rich context for future document searches. Creating a new list is as easy as clicking Create and giving your list a new name. Of course, you should then work through the settings and columns to configure the list to perform as part of your filing plan. Unless you are completely starting from scratch, you will probably already have some list values that you would like to import into fileplan. There are a couple of ways to do this, but for this simple example, you'll need to have your values in a comma-delimited file. Make sure your file contains data to import to the code and description columns, and click Import. You can now create and manage lists as a way of filtering the documents in your fileplan libraries. You'll find more about using lists, libraries and folders together to construct your fileplan in the Help Centre.